before we get into a breakdown of the offensive and defensive units, talk about the numbers and what you've seen from the ball club prior to hitting summer practice.
Well, right now we're about 28 to 30 kids on varsity right now, and the numbers being low kind of keeps us from hitting so much, and we got to protect our kids a little more because we got to keep them healthy. But the 30 kids we got, they're doing a great job, working hard. Can't ask much more out of them, and just excited to have a good group of kids to coach.
Let's get into the offense now, quarterbacking Whitner Litton and his backfield. If you talk about the development of Whitner, I know he came in last year for David when he went down, his progression at this point, and the backfield.
Well, right now, Whitner's going to be our leader on offense. He's the one that's going to run the show right now. He's come in and done a great job with his reads, and distributing the ball where it needs to. So, I expect good things out of him. He's done well. As far as the running back, we'll do a little bit by committee. We usually don't have just one running back. We got Wayne Dixie there. It's back from last year. Eamon Murphy's going to get some reps there, and the newcomer will be Will Shipley as a freshman. He's come in and done a great job for us. Looked good in the scrimmage yesterday. So, I'm very excited about our skill kids.
Looks like you have good strength and some kind of depth at the wideout position.
Wideouts probably
talk about
deepest.
Those kids.
Yeah, they were deepest. And of course, our receivers, you got to talk about Max. Max done a heck of a job. Catches, got great hands, good route runner. Working on our blocking, he's still good. He's good at that. But you bring James in, Chase Turner, Ian Williams. And those guys that are coming in doing an excellent job. And also we split Murphy out a good bit. Will Shipley will get some reps there. We've got a good crew of receivers that's going to be able to make some plays for us.
And what's always known about Weddington football, the line play. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that offensive line. You have, I guess, Nick.
We got Nick back right now. He's banged up right now, so we got to get him back healthy. Also, Chris Sorensen. Chris played a good bit for us last year at offensive line and defensive line. He's coming in and done a great job at tackle for us. We expect good things out of him. And then everybody else is kind of our young guys. Bringing them up from JV last year. Got a lot of sophomores and juniors there with Bradley Moorhead, probably one of our better young guys coming up. He's done a great job there. Dawson Rhodes, he's a little light, but he's done a great job. And Grant Lamb, he's come in doing some good work at center for us now. So excited to see the development of those guys.
And then on the other side of the ball, the defensive line. If you could talk a little bit about that play. You mentioned a few players playing both ways.
Yeah. Well, defensive line again, newcomers in there. Probably the one that stands out the most now is Trey Allsbrook. He was a D lineman for us last year at JV. Brought him up for the playoffs and got some playing time in the playoffs. He's a 190-pound kid. He's got a high motor and does a good job. Technique's good, motor, speed, does an excellent job for us. And other guys will be by committee. We're going to take some of those offensive linemen, spare them here and there, and come up with a good, solid defensive front.
If you talk about the linebacking crew, lost one of the best linebackers this school's ever seen, and Joey Hobbs, and talk about what you have coming up this year for 2017.
Yeah, losing Joey was a heck of a linebacker for us. A great high school football player. But we got Murphy. He was our outside linebacker last year. We moved him to the inside a little bit. Alex Monk, he'll be a sophomore, was a JV kid last year, and now he's stepping up at Mike for us. And we got Rivers. Coming in, Nick Rivers helping out some there. And also bring Branson McGee down from the safety position to be an outside linebacker. He's done real well for us this time. So hopefully we can be solid there too.
And in terms of the secondary, I think it was a little questionable starting out last year, and then you made those adjustments, and you have some of the best athletes on the squad playing in that backfield. If you talk about
we're looking at Chase Turner and Max Brevajani corners, which they did a great job for us last year. They're back, and then you got James Shipley there. Then you also have Chaston Jordan that stepped up from JV last year. It was pulled up last year. He's doing a good job. So I feel strong, and Will Shipley will jump in there some. Dusty Mercer will jump in some there. Dusty's a young kid that played quarterback for us. That's going to be able to play some linebackers, some corner, some quarterback, some receivers. So we've got some kids that's going to play different positions, but exciting crew. But I think our secondary is going to be our strength right now.
And in terms of, coming into this conference, it's been talked ad nauseum about Catholic, and you guys played Monroe every year, but now having Monroe in there as a conference competitor with your numbers and losing a ton of leadership, where's the real pressure going to fall on certain seniors, I assume, to really pick up the slack?
Well, right now we've got 5 seniors back, and 4 of those 5 are definitely playing a great deal of time and putting in a lot of time with it. deal. But I really think the key is get our sophomores up to speed. That's our big key for this year, and getting them acclimated to the varsity level and the speed of the game, and the adjustments that are made, and a lot more playing with their eyes. They've got to do better at the varsity level than at the JV level. So the conference, it's a tough conference. Our schedule is always tough anyway. Our non-conference is going to be tough, but it sets us up getting into the playoffs, understanding what type of teams will be in the playoffs. So it should be a good year for them.